Hey guys, Desert Drew here. I'm out at my favorite shooting range. This is the Desert Marksman shooting range in Southern California. It's actually LA. On the other side of the mountains behind me is LA, about 20 miles. We're out here near Palmdale, and the weather is absolutely gorgeous. I've got the range to myself, which I'd expect because it's a Wednesday afternoon. And I got the birds chirping. I got a breeze. Breezes are really typical here. And I'm out here today on the rifle range at the 600 yard. And going to take in zero the rifle I showed you guys being rebuilt last week. This is my Savage Model 10 FP. And pretty much I just got a new choate stock for it. I believe that's how you say it, choate machine tool. And this one was sold to me by CDI, and this one included a CDI bottom metal, and I think I was a smidge over 400 bucks. So I've really kind of been belly aching a little while for a new rifle, and I kind of looked at what was out there and what the cost on getting a new rifle was going to be, and I was kind of like, you know what, I really like this rifle. There's just a couple things that need to get fixed, so I fixed them. Having this, kind of tactical style sniper stock fits my hand a little bit better. I'm actually going to have to take and cut some of the plastic out just because I got big man hands. And the interface between the trigger guard and my hand is a little bit tighter than I'd like, so I need to remove about a 1/4 inch there, and then I need to do some more cleanup on the inletting. So overall, CDI did a pretty good job with it. And I'm out here today to, I'm going to start by getting it zeroed at 600 yards, or at 100 yards, and then I'm going to try taking it out to 600. And I'll post that as a follow-up to my 223 at 600 yards. So I'll see how many of these we can get on the plate. I have some much better ammo today, right, versus the 223. I just had some 55 grain ball, and I think there was some 62. So it was a mix of PMC and Winchester. I've been shooting 308 for a long time, so I've been reloading it for a long time. So I have a just absolute ton of ammo I did years ago, and most of it's all loaded with the Varget, which has always been a really great, really temperature stable powder. And I think most of these are Sierra 168s. I loaded these years ago, and what I ended up finding out was that the 168s just don't shoot very well. So I kind of stopped using them, put them in an ammo can, and just kind of stuffed it in the garage. Well, I haven't shot much 308 in the last couple of years because I was kind of less than happy with my rifle. So now that I got that fixed, I'm going to shoot up some old ammo, and I'll get back to reloading 101, and I'll show you guys loading up some new ammo. And then we'll bring it back out to the range and see how it patterns. So anyway, I'm not going to do a huge long video. It's just going to be me getting zeroed. I'll probably kind of do a fast forward through that, and then we'll zoom the camera all the way into the plate out at the 600 yard line, and get it zoomed in and see how many we can get on the plate. Based on the history I have with this rifle, even at 600 yards, I should just be, killing it all day long. We do have some wind. The temperature is a little bit variable right now, and the sun is probably going to go down in hopefully about an hour and a half, 2 hours. So I don't know if we'll get any night shooting in. I didn't bring any of my super bright lights. The scope on here is a primary arms. This is the Arc 2 MOA. This is somewhat embarrassingly one of the higher dollar scopes I own. But so far it's been a very dedicated performer. The main reason why I have this one instead of the SWFA Super Sniper is that this one has a lit reticle. That was kind of the main consideration when I bought this scope about a year ago, maybe a little bit less, because I do a lot of night shooting. I have 24/7 access to this range. There's a campsite over there where I camp all the time. So yeah, I needed something to kind of push through and let me shoot in the dark a little bit more. At some point in the future, part of the reason why I've been buying so many cameras and going through all this different gear and kind of trying it out So I've been trying to find stuff that I can shoot at night and actually get not even like decent video, but like something better than some of the just terrible stuff I get. A lot of times I'll just get a black screen. Sometimes you'll see like little flecks of light moving around. Even though we're shooting with flashlights, we have a high power light, somewhat high power light on or near the camera, kind of lighting the scene, and it just never comes out. I've seen some people out there who kind of use like IR lights, like the old Sony cameras. I kind of looked to see which one of those were available, and I couldn't find any. If you guys know much about cameras, I could really use some help. I'd love to hear your opinions. Right now, I'm using a kind of low-dollar camera. This is a Vixia R800 or R8000, I think. And I do have a wide-angle lens on it, which I'm generally pretty happy with this camera. It's lightweight, charges quick, it's got a long runtime, long battery life, but, you know, it's just a basic camera, basic video camera. So then I have the action cams. Anyway, I would appreciate some comments on that. So far, if you guys are looking for a recommendation on this primary arm scope, I haven't had a problem with it. Some people say that there are some issues with, dialing in your windage and so forth like that. Sometimes it'll require a shot or two to reset, which might not be ideal for some people. I know that's why a lot of people go with the SWFA. Currently my plan is I'm probably going to buy an SWFA in the next couple months here. But I just haven't gotten around to it yet. It's like, after spending this much on the stock, talking about spending another, $300 on an optic, plus I have one magazine right now, so I need to remedy that. A friend of mine who has a rifle that also takes AI magazines was polite enough to lend me at least one. I think I have one actual AI 10-round 3-way. So we're going to try this out. The normal mag I got is a Magpul 5-round. So right now, pretty much, I hoped he had a 5 or a 10-round Magpul, but all he had was this AI mag. I'm probably actually going to pick up some more of these Magpul mags. So far, this is the one I played with most. You'll see in the stock video I did a week or so ago. Like, this gun just feeds like buttered glass from this magazine with the dummy rounds. So we'll see how it does with live ammo today. We'll see how it does with the AI mag. I'm hoping, just based on the fit and finish of this AI mag, this thing's very nicely made. It's got good kind of, there's no burrs on that. So hopefully it should feed pretty well. But so far I'm really happy with these. And this is $80. The 10-round version of this is like $37, so it's less than half the price versus the steel AI mag. And this thing's heavy. Like, this mag weighs more than this one does loaded. Anyway, I'm gonna cut it there. We'll do some shooting. I'll start getting zeroed, and we'll see how we do at 600 yards. Okay, so I went through my box of ammo. I've got 50 rounds of 168s with a Varget load. It's an out-of-the-book load. I think it's a little on the hot side, about 45 grains. And I have a whole bunch of Hornady match that I didn't know I had. I think it's probably hand loads though, but it's all Hornady match brass. So I'm gonna save that. But I did find I had a box of PMC 147 grain. This stuff has never really shot that well. So I figure I'm going to use that, burn this up on the 100-yard target for the moment, and see how, just start kind of get my general zero. Ooh. Okay, this AI mag actually kind of sucks. What just happened there is I was trying to push another round in and push the other round up, and it started to come out the back. I don't know if the Magpuls do that as well. I haven't seen that problem yet. It looks like if I really try, I can do it. but for the most part the Magpul just went in. I did do a bore sight 0 on this. In my backyard I just took and lined up the bore with a spot on my wall that was as far as I could get in my yard. Went over to the scope and just kind of dialed it in. So we'll see where I am. Somewhere around here I have a spotting scope. Okay, yeah, this AI mag sucks. It looks like I'm about high dead center. What the fuck? AI mag's loose. Not much, just a little bit, but enough to keep it from picking up the last round there. Okay, looks like I'm right in the 9 ring. I got one more. So it looks like they were all right around the 9 ring. Yeah, a little high left, 9 ring. Nothing spectacular, no real group. Which is what I've come to expect from PMC. What does PMC stand for anyway? Tell you this much, it ain't precision. Thank you, I'll be here all week. Make sure to tip your waitresses. Actually, that's kind of a joke in the ammo business. Anything that kind of starts off saying, oh, well, this is something precision, precision something, usually isn't. That's kind of the joke. Inside joke. Something precision isn't. Well, so that's 20 shots of PMC. As usual with PMC, it's really nothing to write home about. That was maybe like a minute and a half, 2 minutes. Which is, for this rifle, pretty crappy. Well, I'm going to let this cool off for a few minutes, and then we'll come back and do some more shooting, hopefully before it gets dark. So you can see the 600 yards up there at the top. Okay, looks like we're just a hair to the left of the bullseye, but in the 10 ring. I don't know if you can see how that's patterning out, but there's about an 1.5 inch group just to the left of the bullseye in the 9 and 10 rings. It's one of the things I really love about the Savages is that they just shoot. They shoot well. And I didn't pay a lot of money for this rifle when I bought it 10 years ago. I think I paid $500 for it.